Hi guys, I'm back here with another Dior handbag as promised. I've done Dior handbag videos in the last 2 weeks, and here is my third Dior Cannage handbag, Lady Dior, in my collection. I am going through this stage where I focus on one brand only at a time. So it was Dior at some point 2 years ago, and then I went into this Fendi binge, and then now I'm back to Dior. And of course, the thing that started it all was my Louis Vuittons. I was just collecting Louis Vuittons like many years ago when I was starting off collecting handbags. So here is another Dior handbag tote for you, and this is a soft tote Lady Dior Cannage print, and it has silver hardware, and I'm glad that I'm finally adding white in my collection. Most of my bags are colored. They're either black or brown, but I don't know why I tend to shy away from light colors. Maybe because they're prone to staining and marks. That's probably why. And I just got this last week, and I'm glad that it came with everything, the packaging, from the dust bag to the box, and also the card, the authenticity card. I'm not really sure when this soft tote of Lady Dior came out, because we all know that the very structured Lady Di was, I think, introduced in 1994, something like that, and Dior has been trying to evolve its bags from time to time, and this is the most popular print, which is the Cannage. And this is also very rare for me, because I tend to get bags that are in gold. I mean, the hardware in gold, because it just, I don't know, it just exudes like it just looks very glamorous and expensive if it has gold hardware. But this time it's in silver. Okay, so this is a small handbag. I would say small to medium handbag, and this did not come with a strap. So ideally this is carried handheld or in the crook of your arm, but you are free to attach any of those straps, because it has a very wide opening. That's what I like about these bags. And so with the Fendi bags, because you can actually attach longer straps, so even the vintage bags would prove functional up to this day, because you can still attach the guitar straps or whatever straps you wish. Okay, so let me give you the measurements first. So this is the Dior box it came with. This is pre-loved, by the way. This is the original box. And as you can see, it shows wear. And this is the dust bag, which I am going to launder. And this is the card. Okay, so let me just show you this card, Christian Dior. And it has, of course, the pamphlet. And this is the authenticity card. I've shown you a fake authenticity card. I just got the refund yesterday, because I was sold a fake Dior Le Plissé 2 weeks ago. And sadly, eBay had to intervene because that seller did not even acknowledge my numerous emails. I said, please give me my money back. I already sent your stuff back. So the refund should be there shortly because I'm going to use the funds. And there was no acknowledgement. So I wrote the seller 3 times and the seller just ignored me. So I asked eBay to step in and then they refunded my money back. So this is the authenticity card with the date. So this was sold 2007. So it was bought in 2007. And that's a Dior thing. I have an authentic Dior, but it was the Christian Dior card is blank. But anyway, it is authentic. Okay, so moving on to this handbag. Okay, guys, I'm just filming this very raw at this point because I just received this. What I am going to do is I'm going to send it in for restoration, or I just want them to repaint it into, you know, its original color, because as you can see, there are marks. I started removing the marks with a magic eraser, but this for some reason this leather is very thin and it exposes a lot of scratches, and when it gets wet it turns dark. So so I had to stop my DIY earlier, and I started off with the base earlier. I was able to remove some scuffs and some marks underneath, but then I had to stop it because this one seems to be very thin. I thought it's I've owned a Dior Boston in Cannage, but that was very thick. I have sold it to the Real. I've consigned it, and I thought this would be same thickness as that, but I was wrong. Okay, so this is the base of the bag. It has 4 feet studs, and as you can see, the studs, the hardware are perfect. There's no scratching at all. So let's see how big this handbag is. I mean, how wide. Oh, okay, sorry. The width would be 5 inches. And, all right, sorry. The length is like 9 inches, or is it 10? Roughly 9.5, and the height is 8 inches. So this is a small, small to medium handbag. And unlike the Lady Dior, the typical Lady Dior, which is the classic type, it has hard handles, but this one is it has rolled top handles, and it's of course double as well. And I just love, guys, I just love the hardware here. It's actually free of scratches. So there's a big DIOR. It's free of scratching, guys. So the hardware is really nice. I've had handbags with hardware that which one is that? That was it Max Mara, or one of my high-end bags, which has rhodium plated or something fancy like that. Okay, so in the picture, guys, it's you cannot see the flaws really, but there are some here, like I think stressing of the leather. I would say that's stress. And yeah, that's the side, and that's the front. So it's pretty clean in the pictures, and it's pretty clean right now. but if you hold this closer, then you would see the flaws. Now let's look at the handles. The handles. So this is what I'm talking about. It's a bit thin here because when I tried rubbing it earlier, it kind of shows the base already, so I had to stop. As you can see, when I DIY my handbags, sometimes I tend to be rough. Sometimes I even vacuum them to the point of tearing the the handbag. Okay, so this has a very nice opening. It doesn't have any magnetic closures, so it's just entirely open, and it has like to secure it, I guess you just have to do this. So this is a tote bag that is entirely open. And the shape to me is quite odd because it's not very structured. But at some point, your Lady Dior bag will also lose its shape. So this one doesn't have any structure at all. Maybe because it's been... So this is, if it was bought in 2007, so this is like 9 years old. Oh no, 12, because it's already 2019. Okay, 2019 minus 7 is, yeah. Okay, so as usual, it has CD here, CD, and the letter D is the bigger one here, like my other soft tote. And the back is just plain. Yeah, I'm giving you close-up pictures, guys, because it is very, very helpful. And there are a lot of us who are not very much aware of how or what bags would look like, you know, close up. And so if we're going to, if you want to purchase a bag, then this would help you out a lot, because that's what I do. On YouTube, I could not get some specifications. That's why I only feature the bag itself, not my face or anything else, because this is what I am reviewing anyway. Because much as I'd like to listen to all the information, I want to study the stitchings closely so I could compare it to what I have. And like earlier, I've been trying to research on how this would look like, the authentic, was it Louis Vuitton, something like that, because it's been a while. I've sold all that kind of bag, like ages ago. I've sold 4 of them, but of course, you know, from time to time, I still would like to refresh, because they are coming out with better and better replica. So yeah. So that's what I'm going to show you exactly. Okay. So I just, what I'm going to do is bring this to my repair guy. I'm not going to send it into the leather surgeons, because I'm sure they would probably charge me $350 for this. So I'm just going to bring it to my local repair guy, and it only needs repainting anyway, and a little bit of conditioning, so it's not a major major repair. And that's the Christian Dior. I'm sorry if you could see that, because it is in silver. Oh dear, you can't see it. The thread is stitched all the way up, so this is the newer version now. And this Christian Dior Paris, made in Italy, and there's the serial number in the back. It's 05 PN 10 16. And let me see what kind of I also tried to flip all the zippers, guys. I don't see anything here. Anyway, the lining is just the trotter pattern in gray. And, oh, it says something here. Oh, it says Lampo. Okay. This one says, if you could see that, it's Lampo, but it's like in a plastic thing. It's gray. So high-end handbags like Dior, Balenciaga, Chanel, they use Lampo, and other, you know, luxury designer handbags. So usually in a Chanel bag, that's what I look out for. First thing, if it's Lampo. And you could, oh, I thought I could pull it all the way out. Can I? Let me. Oh yeah, you can. And this one has two, oh no, sorry, just one pocket over here for your phone, I believe. And yeah, you could actually take it all the way out, so which is really, really good. I really like this feature when it comes to handbags, because I like to sanitize my bags all the time with alcohol wipes or Lysol wipes, which is actually not ideal for leather handbags, but the lining, that's what I use. Or sometimes soft towel, and with a lot of soap, a mild soap. So the interior is pretty clean, and yeah. So this has actually just one big opening, and yeah. So this is a very cute handbag, guys. Let me move it a bit. It's very cute, and I think I will probably have to spend more than $100 for this, or more, even if I will just send it to my local repair guy, because they charge me a lot. And yeah, I love it. No major damage except for stressing of the leather. It needs a lot of conditioning, guys, and repainting. I wouldn't actually say repainting, but this would look new again, because the hardware is still very shiny and polished. So I'm very happy about this handbag. So I paid a reasonable price for this, and I think if you look it up, it's called soft tote Cannage pattern. Okay, there you go, guys. Okay, bye.